of the day to you all. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. Well, if it's the first time you're coming across this video, we are on it again. Korra Obidi, Dr. Justin Dean, and Nancy Ume. Because Nancy Ume have joined the story. That's why we always include Nancy Ume. Nancy Ume has come out to say some certain things. Most of people, please, I want you to go listen to her. And when you are listening to her, don't just listen to her on the surface. Listen to her intensively and try to connote some certain messages or information that she is giving out. Well, for those joining us for the first time on this issue, 1 year ago, approximately 1 year ago, it was sometime in February, it was ravaging in the social network. The divorce between Justin Dean, Dr. Justin Dean, and Korra Obidi. Justin Dean is a chiropractor. This is the medicine that deal with the joints, bones, and pain, That's why people nickname me a bone cracker. Justin Dean came out to the social network and said he was divorcing his wife. And he gave a lot of reasons. But as this divorce processes continue, he began to utter the reasons why he was divorcing his wife. But at the tail end of it, both of them got the divorce that they wanted. And Korra Obidi went on live telling us that she's happy now that she was finally divorced. But her physique, her attitude, her face shows she was not happy. Justin Dean openly said he was not happy, that he feels as if he has failed. That he think the marriage, they should have done something to make the marriage work. Nancy Obidi, the sister, was not making things even easier for both of them. She was like attacking Justin and the family and all that stuff openly. We cannot tell if Justin wasn't attacking her, but we only saw her attacking Justin openly. But finally, everything has been settled and both of them are divorced. So Korra Obidi is now in Nigeria. You see the picture that I just put there, that is Korra Obidi with her nephews and nieces, in Nigeria, dancing and having fun. Fine. But why we are making this video? We said Nancy Ume is interested or was interested that this marriage split. A lot of people came for us and said we should leave Nancy out of it. But Nancy just made a confession. Watch her video that she did on the 12th of December or 13th of December. That video, she said Korra Obidi started making money, real money, a year ago. She said Korra Obidi started making money a year ago. That Korra has come to invest in Nigeria, in properties. We are not too sure, but he said something about property. So we don't know if Korra is going to buy a house, a estate, or she's going to go into this immobiliaria of a thing, this property sales and all this stuff, everything. We don't know, but he said Korra came with a lot of money. That Korra started making money 1 year ago. I want to emphasize that 1 year ago. That is when she started making money. That's what Nancy Ume said. And 1 year ago was when the problem started. Is it not logical that we conclude that making big money 1 year ago and this divorce issue are related? That was what we said, and people came for us. I said a friend of mine told me that there's this saying that a lot of men are jealous or they are angry when their wife is successful. He said, no, most men are not afraid for their wife to be successful. No, most men are happy. But what is the issue is that most men are afraid that after the success of the wife, it is the negative thing that comes after the success. The wife being and it leads to be the head of the house. Like the wife being insultive. The wife coming out to give the guy shit because she is successful now. And that one brought our man back to this whole thing. It's not as if Justin Dean does not have his faults. No. Justin Dean has his fault. In fact, but we are looking beyond Justin Dean's faults. Beyond Justin Dean first coming to the social network. Is it not possible that Justin Dean was pushed? He has because Nancy Ome also said that their problem started 2 years ago. But it was a year ago that she started making big time money. It does not mean that 2 years ago she was not making money. She was. She was making money. Even right from China, Korra has been making money because she has been performing. She has been singing. She has been dancing. She has been on Facebook, Instagram, and all those stuff. So she has been making money. And we can say that this money has been on the increase. So probably 2 years ago when this problem started, she was making real money. But it was last year that she was making a hell of a money. So is it not possible that it is this success that has gotten into the head of Korra and Nancy Ome? Nancy Ome says they have been making money 10 years ago. What were you doing 10 years ago that you were making money? Selling pots? You see, I don't want to come from Nancy Ome, but I want her to leave these couples alone. She has successfully aided and abetted Korra to leave the husband. Fine, it's okay. I pray that Korra meets a good guy in the future. But there's something that I know. It's difficult to meet a good guy when you are rich. You know why? You will want to go out and look for another guy that is rich too. And that guy that is rich will give you shit. At the end of the day, you end up marrying a poor guy as the last resort. And that poor guy will act like a fool until he's ready enough to hit you. I pray that's not her case. I wish her the best. But Korra Obidi should be careful. I also watched a video where she was saying the type of a guy she was looking for. In fact, the quality she was looking for a prince was a prince. And do you think a prince would take you dancing half naked on live video? Do you think a well rich cultured guy will accept that? You see, although she has changed a little in Nigeria, which of course is another reason why we think Korra Obidi has dual personality. Because when she is in America, she's saying, I'm an African. I don't have to behave like white and all this stuff. Now you are in Africa. You want to behave like white. I cannot imagine you. The last time I watched you, you were dancing almost half naked in Nigeria, in Africa. How many African women will do that? So I think you have a funny way of accepting what you want to accept. If it's convenient for you, you accept. If it's not, you look for an excuse that I'm an African. Imagine she, the other day, she was eating with her bare hand and all the stuff. Yeah, she said, I'm an African. But will African woman dance naked on a live video? You see, we on this channel, we want to say the truth. As the truth evolve, as Nancy comes out to say something, we interpret what she's saying. As Korra comes out to say something, we interpret what she's also saying. Korra has come out and bring the list of the guy he's looking for. I think he's looking for a prince. I doubt if he will get such quality. Because Even if he gets a prince will dictate some certain things to you. I don't want you to go half naked. It is true that she loves the kids. She's doing everything possible to the kids to have the best. I agree. But sometimes you have to do everything in moderation. So for Korra Obidi fans, tell Korra to please do everything in moderation. And for Nancy Ume, stop prognosing in Korra's affair. She's a very innocent girl. Let her grow. Let Korra Obidi grow. With that, we wish Korra all the best in Nigeria. Although she claims she was stolen from, her luggage was opened, and some amount of money were taken from a suitcase or box or whatever it is. It is expected, man. You are in Nigeria. This is Nigeria. So you have to be extremely marriage. There are 5 things that you have to look out for. Most interracial marriage suffer from these 5 things. We are talking generally now. 5 things. The first thing is different expectation. The man have what is expected of the woman, and the woman have what is expected of the man. When these expectations differ, it could lead to divorce in interracial marriage. Cross wire. This is the conflict of communication or interpretation. There are certain things. The man might show love, and the way the man will show this love, the woman might think it is ambivalent. Especially we, African. Sometimes we don't show love enough, but it does not mean we don't love you. Sometimes this cross wire of a thing could also be. Then family disapproval. I am very sure Justin Dean family does not approve of the way Korra dances half naked. And by the time they keep talking to their son, talk to her, and he keep talking, it will get to a stage, Korra might feel she is being harassed or molested, things like that. That's the third point. Then social judgment. In interracial marriages, the social judgment is like the society. The mass way of life, the society, the family might have their other sense of judgment as different from the woman culture and way of life. The lack of compromise. This has to do with both of them, They have to agree on certain things. It could be that the food, it could be that the food that the wife likes to eat, the guy does not like it, or the food that the man likes to eat, the woman does not like it. And sometimes they go begin to drag themselves. Before you know it, this small thing will blow up. Another thing, you have to know yourself well before you marriage. Know yourself well before you marriage. Like Korra and Justin Dean, I think we heard that they met on a matchmates, a kind of a group and that was how they met. And I think they didn't take enough time to study themselves properly. And probably that was why they had these issues. They were making money. Korra was making money. Maybe Korra felt that she has been successful now, like we said before, and wanted to change the rules of the game, So, like we said before, we wish her happy stay in Nigeria. I'm happy that Nancy Ume also said something, that Justin Dean appreciates Korra, what Korra is doing for the kids. So that's a good sign that even if they are divorced, they might still be good friends. And that's what we are hoping and praying for. That Justin Dean is not really all that bad. That's what I think. So we still want them to be friends, Like we said, the devil is better than the angel you don't know. Korra Obidi knows a lot about Justin Dean now. So at least he will know how to relate, with him. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. Like we always say, If it's the first time you're coming across this video, please subscribe, like, and comment. Your comment is important. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, and thank you. Remember, this channel is for Peter Obi. This channel is for Labour Party. And this channel is for Obi Dati. This channel is for the obedient movement. Forward, ever. Backward, never. We look forward to swearing Peter Obi as the first Southeast president of the Federal Republic, of the Second Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. Bye-bye. Cheers. Adios. Au revoir. Choose. Hasta la vista.